Your brain is flooded with information every single second. Millions of bits. But being aware of it all, that would be pure chaos for you. The data flood would be just too big to handle. We are not ChatGPT. Maybe the system is able to handle it all, but we can't do this. So you need a filter that filters out information for you. And not only information, but important information. The filter needs to filter out important information for you. And you have this filter built into your brain. The filter is called Reticular Activating System, or short RAS. Let's say you have been thinking about buying a car lately. You did your research, and finally, after weighing the pros and cons, you decided, okay, must be a Mercedes C-Class. That's not too big, it's not too small. It fits perfectly, it fits your needs perfectly. So you decided to buy this car. And suddenly, you start seeing them everywhere. In front of your house, at the supermarket, on every street corner. One day before you didn't even notice them. But right now you see them everywhere. This is how the reticular activating system works. It validates your beliefs. It filters out information that is important for you from thousands and thousands of cars you see on the streets. It just lets you notice the brand that you like and the brand that stands out for you. The information is important for you and the RAS shows it to you. You already decided what color you would like? Even that works. You will see the Mercedes C-Class and the special color you want to have everywhere. It is not magic. It is just a filtering process. Nothing more, but you can leverage it. You can have this process to work in your favor, and it doesn't just work for cars, of course. It works for everything. It works the same way with opportunities, success. It works the same way with reaching your goals, and it also works the same way with failure. The filter is powerful, but it is also neutral. It won't try to tell you that a red car would be better for you if you decided before you would like to have a blue one. It doesn't do that. And also, it just operates according to your beliefs. If your core beliefs are negative, maybe you are sad, or your beliefs are destructive, you will see situations and things that correspond to it. If your beliefs are positive, if your beliefs are constructive, if you think you can do that, if you think you can reach your goals, if you think you become wealthy, if you think you become rich, you will see exactly the same outcome you have been thinking of in your life. When you think everything is running in your favor, you will see it this way. You experience what corresponds to your beliefs. It is just your choice. And what adds to that are so-called self-fulfilling prophecies. Have you ever heard of them? What you believe is how you act. Two people apply for the same job, for example. One walks in with confidence. The other is full of self-doubt and is not sure if he will succeed. Their energy, their posture, their tone, everything reflects what they believe about themselves. Who's more likely to get this job in the end? No need to answer this question, I think. Even if the confident person has fewer skills, they'll often be perceived by the interviewer as more capable. Why? Because belief shapes behavior, and behavior shapes perception. The perception of you, when you are self-confident, when you trust yourself, when you know you will succeed, is completely different than if you are insecure and doubting that you will be succeeding. So your environment, the persons around you, will notice that. Human beings have very fine antennas, noticing the mood and the self-perception of others. Evolutionary, it had been very important to do this, and it still works. One more reason why working on you, tackle the things we discuss in these videos here, is so important. You deserve success. If you're watching this, you show that you want to have success, you show that you want to work on you, and you show that you want to become the better version of yourself. Become a better person, live your life. You deserve the job that you like, and you deserve the life that you want to live. But it's a choice, it's an active choice, and it's your choice. In a former video, I insert the link down there in the description. I talked about changing the little programs in your head. All these little partially nasty programs that stop you from, or that stand in between you and your success, and in between you and the life you want to live. And so maybe just watch this video again and get a little refresh on this. It's an important thing to do that, to get rid of all those little programs that are not useful for you any longer, and replace them with something that will really help you, something positive. And of course, stay tuned. I will also make a series of practical steps videos here that will address all the things we discuss here in some easy to learn practical steps you can do every day, whenever you have time. Another important effect that we should look at is the placebo effect. Maybe you heard of it? The placebo effect is really wild. A sugar pill, for example, with 0 active ingredients, no medical components contained in this little pill you are taking. But because someone believes it, it will help. They actually get better. Their brain makes it real. So be aware of it. There is no medical component in there. It's just a sugar pill. You can put in there basically whatever you want, something neutral. And still it works. It's the belief that makes it work. When you visit your doctor, maybe you have a flu, and go to him. What does he say to you when giving you your prescription? Researchers found out how fast the medicine works he is given to you depends on what he is saying to you, what he tells you. Maybe he will say, okay, I'll give you a prescription, and take the medicine in the following 10 days, 2 times a day or 3 times a day, whatsoever. And the effect on you and how fast you will get healthy again will be, let's say, average. It still depends on you and on your beliefs and on your perception of the doctor, if you think he's a good doctor or not, but it will be average. But what if he says, I'm giving you a very great medicine right now. I know it very well. I take it myself if I need it. And all of my patients are very, very content with it and got healthy in a snap. Well, researchers found out that the effect of this was great. The effect of the medicine, when you take the medicine, will be much, much greater when he's saying what he told you before, that the medicine is great and that he knows you will be healthy in a snap and so on. You will become healthy in a measurable, shorter period of time. Scientific research. So it's scientifically proven. And all this is triggered by belief, deep belief. You expect the outcome. And you will get this outcome. In this case, the doctor is a figure of respect. You trust him. There's no doubt. And this is producing results. No doubt. So just go home then and Google the name of the medicine. And find good and bad comments about it. Some people will say, oh no, this medicine is not really good. Some will say, oh, it helped me quite okay. It was okay. I took it and in a couple of days I was okay again. You'll find this and this and that. And finally, you will wind up with doubts. And these doubts will finally interfere with the strong belief you had in the beginning when the doctor gave you the medicine and said it was great, it's a great medicine. So this will interfere with it, and maybe the result will be that you won't become healthy in that short a period of time. Get me right, I'm not saying not to Google it. I'm not saying to stay uninformed. And when it comes to medicine, it is important to know what you take. I'm doing it myself, and if I'm getting a prescription drug from a doctor, I'm just Google it on the internet. Maybe sometimes it would be better if I didn't do that, maybe. But that is not what I'm saying. The point I'm making here is how powerful the belief is that you have. A steadfast belief is bringing you results. And the belief that is helping you is to trust the process. So even if you Google the medicine and see and read this and that, you still can develop a great, strong belief that this medicine will help you. And this belief, this will also get important in my videos about manifestation and creation. So stay tuned. There will be lots of stuff to come in this direction in the next videos. Coming back again to neuroplasticity, we talked about this again in another video. I link it down in the description here. We discussed it before. Your brain is rewiring itself based on repeated thought, on repeated thinking. The fact is, we have around 6,000 thoughts a day. There's some older research telling us we have maybe 60,000 up to 100,000 thoughts a day. Newer research speaks of 6,000. Regardless of these numbers, it is quite a lot of thoughts. If you pick the lower number, this is still every 10 seconds another thought. That's impressive, right? But here comes the catch. Did you know that more than 90% of our thoughts are repetitive? We repeat our thoughts over and over again. We think the same thoughts over and over again. We wake up, think the same thought as yesterday. We drive to work, same thought as yesterday. During work, basically the same. It's in most cases the same routine, the same thoughts. Coming home, the same. Saying hello to your wife, to your kids. Same thoughts, same procedure. And finally we go to bed with the same thoughts as the day before. So 90% and more of our thoughts are repetitive. So what would you expect? Thinking basically the same thoughts the whole day. Some change? Rather not. A major change with the same thoughts would be a miracle. If we think the same, we stay the same person. Same thoughts, same life, same person, no change at all. And this adds to it, the old wiring is even confirmed. A thought that you think 1,000 times, this thought is confirmed after thinking it the first time for another 999 times, becoming, in the end, a strong belief. If you start to change it, create new positive programs that assist yourself instead of holding you back, you will become another person. You leave the old person, your old you, behind. That might feel strange in the beginning, because our brain, sometimes it's a little bit careful implementing new thoughts and things, and it might feel weird doing this in the beginning. This comes from our evolution. It's an evolutionary helper that let us use the ways we know are safe. But nevertheless, we should do this, and we should implement new thoughts if the old thoughts and the old ways are not suitable for us any longer and are not good for us any longer and won't lead us to the success we want to have. So even if it feels strange in the beginning, it's a start for a much better life. It's a start to lead your life. And the great part of it, the mechanism is also supporting your thoughts like before, but now in your favor. This is science proven. Thoughts shape reality. Regardless if it is something material I would like to have, or if I would like to change myself. How I see the world, my behavior, my chances for success, if I want to get wealthy, rich, if I would like to attract a new partner, or maybe make my life with my existing partner better, regardless of what it is, it helps. Thoughts shape reality. We see reality through our filters, and those filters dictate how we see reality. Is if we see changes or failures ahead, regardless. Does this effect even go farther? Is there maybe much more to it than current science acknowledges? Is manifestation more than just fine-tuning our RAS system, the Reticular Activating System? Do we even have more power? Maybe the power to change our life in a way we didn't ever thought it was possible? In the next video, where science meets spirituality, we will talk about exactly this, the spiritual side of manifestation. If this video resonated with you, give it a like, subscribe and drop a comment. Let me know what you'd love to cover also. Or if you have a question I can answer in one of the next videos, just put it down in the comments. Till then, have a successful time and see you in the next video. Bye for now.